All right, what's going on, everybody? GB Card Stacks here. I received my SGC order. Time to open it up. I'll talk about the process, my thoughts, my first time grading with SGC, ever submitting cards on my own, reviewing cards on my own. So pretty straightforward process, but let's go ahead and see what I sent. There were some changes that I made from my original video where I was like, oh, I'm gonna send this in, I'm gonna send this in. I made, I think, 2 swaps. Let's just get right into it. All right, it is tuxedo time. I sent in 8 cards, 4 for their basketball special, 4 for their just regular standard grading. I just wanted to give it a shot. I just figured, you know what? If I don't just spend $150 just to experiment, you know, I'm all about trying new things, learning, and just, I don't know, figuring stuff out. So, spend about $150-ish on the grading, shipping, everything. I sent this in. I was a little annoyed. I sent it 2-day priority. On like a Tuesday. It didn't get there till Monday, but then they received it that Monday. That I think was the 17th. They acknowledged they received it. I received my grades by the 19th on Wednesday. It was shipped out by the 20th. And then I received it on Saturday the 22nd. So by the time they received my cards and I got it, it was 6 business days. Pretty crazy, and I'm very happy with the results. It's about what I expected, exactly what I expected on all of them. So I think the grades were pretty fair, and just what I expected, which was nice because I've never graded by myself. I've never submitted to SGC. Just wanted to try it. I'll throw $100 at it and see what happens. So the one annoying thing that I just felt was that you had to pay shipping twice for both of my orders. I had a basketball order and then a regular order, and it made me pay $15 return shipping on both of them. Even though I was shipping them together, it just didn't make sense. In total, I was spending about 40 out of the $160 that I spent was going to shipping, out of my grading. It's a quarter of my cost. So it just didn't make sense. They did ship it in the same order. I emailed them and I was like, hey, I paid shipping twice. What's going on? Can I get a refund? And they're like, yep, refunded it immediately. So that was nice. Nonetheless, enough yapping. Let's get right to it. First one, and I think I made a mistake. So this is my first time. I do like that they put it in the team bags. I don't think that PSA does that. But Charlie Woods, Sports Illustrated for Kids. I could have sworn I checked the authentic label because I only wanted it authenticated. I didn't care for a grade, but now it's a SGC 2. Not ideal. That's a mistake, but okay, these are not. So some of these are in bags. I don't know. Just this one. So it's a 2. I was hoping just for an authentic. Some of the authentics were doing like 60, but it is what it is. You live and you learn. All right, next one here, Jalen Daniels Sapphire, SGC 10. I'm gonna tilt this down a little, getting some glare. I was very happy with this. I was expecting a 9.5, but I will take the 10. Really happy. I love the blue and the sapphire, the color match, everything. Jalen Daniels will be interesting to watch this year, so I was pretty happy with that. In terms of value and what it adds, I don't know. It's not PSA, but PSA would have taken 6 to 8 weeks. So again, super happy. A 1-week turnaround time, just so much opportunity. If you have a nice Jalen Daniels card, you can buy it. He has a big game, send it off to SGC. You'll have it back within, that second game. So that's just something that I really like. Dylan Gabriel, I sent this in, so I didn't have this in my original, like, hey, this is what I'm sending. But it was something that I just kind of thought of secondhand. And I knew there was a print line somewhere around here. It was between a 9 and a 9.5. I was thinking it was enough to do a 9.5. That's what it got, so super happy with that. And I like the SGC label with this, or the black, just with the black jersey. I think that looks really nice, so I was happy about that. His prices have gone up a little bit. See, now this one is in a bag. I don't know how they kind of, the first and last are going to be in bags, I guess. All right, Cooper DeJean. I sent this in because I was guaranteed. I was like, man, if there's one card that I know the grade, it's this one. I thought that this was a 10. Clearly something wrong with it somewhere. Unfortunate. 9.5. So Yeah, am I going to be able to sell this for, more than 15, 20 bucks? I don't know. You're probably losing a little bit on that, but again, just wanted to see. I thought it was a 10. It is what it is. I'll deal with it. Juju Watkins, Aqua Wave. This, I was going to send my giant PSA submission. Gosh, when was that? February. And it got pre-graded as an 8. I don't remember what Dave said was the issue with it, but he's like, it's gonna 8, but it has a shot at a 9. So, you know what? For $12, I'll submit it. I believe in Juju enough where, yes, it's gonna get a 9. If it gets a 9, if it gets an 8.5, whatever. I lose 12 bucks, I'll crack it out. But if it gets a 9, I believe in Juju Watkins enough where the price is. I think I paid 30, 40 bucks for this card raw. I believe in it enough where I think this is an $80 card, when the hype picks back up. She will be in Bowman University, I imagine, in the 2024 set in a USC jersey, so it will be interesting. Will the first Bowman logo, I don't know if this is her Sierra Canyon jersey or AAU jersey. I've seen kind of a mix. But yeah, it'll be interesting. What's gonna carry more weight, her USC jersey or the first? This is a nice one here, Madison Booker. I'm very high on Madison Booker. I think one of the best buys in McDonald's All-American. I love these paper autos. Looking at it in the slab, it looks like it's slightly heavier on this side. And I know SGC people say it is a lot tougher of a grade on centering, but this one I really like. A little bit more lean on this side compared to that. Glad he got a 10-10. I was hoping for like a 9.5-10, but I will take that all day. I really love those on-card autos, just super clean, super cool product from McDonald's. Then we've got some Alexander Sarr. So they don't grade the auto if it's not a 10. So the auto was not a 10. Must have like lifted it up or something, or just, I don't know, not complete there. I wasn't super concerned about the auto itself, but I figured this was going to get 9.5, but I wanted it in time for the draft. It looks like he's going number 2, maybe number 1. There's a lot of drama, whatever. By the time this video comes out, you'll already know. But what was cool about this was that I bought this and I got it. Let's see, I shipped them out, I bought this like 3 weeks ago. And as soon as I got it, I'm like, you know what? They announced this SGC special. You can get it in 5 days. I can probably get it before the draft. So that's really, I think, what is awesome about SGC. You're going to get it super quick. If my delivery actually got there in time, it would have been a total of, let's see, that was 11 days in total. And that was because there was a delay in shipping that took 5 days. So someone tweeted at me as well. And they're like, yeah, you should probably never just, I feel like anytime you pay for like 2 day, like it never actually gets there, which I feel like might be the case. But nonetheless, just wanted to pay, I guess, $10 for shipping. So yeah, I don't know, just 9.5. Thought I knew it 9.5, but I just figured, hey, graded Alexander Sarr in time for the draft. I like it. And then this is the big winner for me, Alexander Sarr, 10-10. I figured this one with 10. This one looked really, really good. Again, in a PSA 10, this is probably 2 times the value of what it is in this lab, but from a timing perspective, it just made sense. I had 2 weeks before the draft, and I figured I could get it back. I think it makes a lot of sense. The auto does, you can definitely tell the difference in the autos. Definitely not as solid on that one. Not that I care about the auto or kind of the 10-10, but yeah, this one looked really, really good, and I'm really happy about it. So overall, like I said, I've never submitted cards on my own. It's always been intimidating. I feel like grading is probably the hardest part of the hobby, to be honest, to learn. Like anyone can, buy Anthony Richardson and all the hyped up QBs, and from there just, kind of buy hype and be uneducated, I feel like, and still make money. I feel like with grading, you definitely need to know what you're looking for. Be strategic with what you're grading as well. Again, I guess you just buy all the big names and just base cards and still make out well if you know what you're doing. But grading is just such an intimidating, I got these all out of order, but it's just such an intimidating thing in the hobby. And so I was really happy with this. I would absolutely send to SGC again, just with the turnaround time and the price at $15. Not terrible. I know PSA is always having $16 specials, and I think with my guy DT Sports Cards, it's like $19 a card. So you're not saving much, but I think timing wise, like it's insane. I can send cards out, in mid-August and get them in time for the season, you know? So I think that's just such a solid little play there with SGC. Are they more lenient? I don't know. That's why I wanted to try, because I was like, okay, I think, you know, I was kind of shocked with this. I thought that would 9.5. I thought this was in slightly worse condition than the Cooper DeJean, and the Cooper DeJean looked flawless to me. I don't know, maybe one of the corners, I don't know, but it looked very, very good to me. Maybe it is centering, I don't know. Super happy with the SAR, the Madison Booker, I really, really like. One of my favorite players, Juju, can't go wrong. I'm really bummed about that. I could have sworn I checked authentic, so it's pretty much useless in a slab, but for the time being, I will keep it. There's like paper loss right there, but it is what it is. So that's everything. That's my SGC reveal. I would definitely encourage you to just take the plunge, take a chance, spend, you know, it does suck paying $15 return shipping on top of your cards and their grading fees, but nonetheless, I would encourage you to try it. If, you know, just do it. You're going to learn a lot in the process, I think. And hopefully you get the results that you want. So if you enjoyed, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe. We'll be sending more to SGC and PSA in all my videos. I'm always saying, hey, I'm going to try to grade this. So whatever. If you enjoyed, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next video. Peace.